All right. So what you got for us today, Tamala?
Hi there. So, hi everyone. I have some treats for you today. They're called chocolate nut clusters and with a special treat of sparkle chocolate accents. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's something you can do at your home or with friends, and it's a quick treat for your guest. So, let's get right on into it.
It's Tuesday. Yo.
Hi, I'm Taylor with Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom sweet treats for your special occasions. I can be found on all social media platforms at Sweet Spirit Treats. And
And
over
I
to
am,
Tamala.
thank you. I am Tamala. I am owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in this great state of Ohio, where I specialize in salty, sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, you can go to at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS.
All right, let's get into this demo, guys. We're excited for Tamala's demo this week. I hope you
Absolutely.
guys try it out and let us know what you think about it.
I think you'll really enjoy it.
Everything looks so good. Loving the fall vibes.
Yeah, so um, it's going kind of fast here. But as you see, I have a measuring cup. I have peanuts. These are just salted peanuts. I took the jackets off of them because I didn't realize they were red skin. And then I have some peanut butter with some chocolate that I melted. And um, and I'm adding the peanuts into the chocolate. And some I crushed, some I left whole. It depends on what your preference is. And here I'm just kind of mixing the items, okay? Just mixing up the items so they're nicely coated. And this really just all took probably from start to finish a good 30 minutes, and that's with the setup time, okay? So make sure your chocolate is tempered, right? And here you see I'm adding extra peanuts because I like mine's extra peanutty.
Now, did I see you throw Reese cups in there?
I did. I did. I said, okay. I had some Reese cups. My customer wanted something with peanut butter, so I added the peanut butter to them. And here
Yummy.
I am just using a nice big spoon and adding them to a parchment paper so they could really set up nicely. And check this out, you don't need to spray the parchment paper, okay? They'll lift right off and you'll see that here in after a few minutes, okay? I think out of this batch, I had 1 cup of, probably 1.5 cups of chocolate and a good 1 cup, maybe like 3/4 cups of peanuts that I used. And you'll see here that I yielded approximately a dozen nut clusters. And these aren't the tiny ones. These are kind of like a good, you get one and you're satisfied kind of
Yeah.
size. So trying to get it in the frame so you can see the full, I'll show you in a minute how many I got on this cookie sheet.
I
And you
think
don't have to be,
chocolate and peanut butter so go really well together. So it's like it's gonna be delicious. And then when it's like the actual peanuts in there, it's crunchy. And so you have something to bite into, but also like melts in your mouth. So it's just like chocolate.
yes. hmm that's a perfect combination is chocolate and peanut butter. I totally agree with you. And that's what, if you know anything about Buckeyes, that's what we're known for in the state of Ohio is the Buckeye candy, which is a peanut butter chocolate. It's almost like a truffle. It's a peanut butter
Right.
chocolate with a white chocolate center, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone loves this. So here, as my chips are, or the clusters are setting, I am adding chocolate nibs to this mold. I had to change it out because I scorched it.
Oh,
Let me put a pause here for a second. I scorched it and I just put the whole thing in the microwave, which you're able to do. I got the mold from Michael's. Okay, it's fall leaves, acorns, and maple leaves and things like that. So
mhm.
I added some red chocolate and milk chocolate to um, the actual mold and just put it in the microwave and I forgot it. And I was like, uh-oh. So
Oh
I
man.
I had to dump it all out and I started all over. And what I did was make um, milk chocolate and then I made like a maple colored chocolate for the remaining items. So I kind of did white. I think I did um, dark chocolate and milk chocolate. So I did like a combination, but you'll see how I decorate them in a few moments. So here, back to the video. Here we're
Mhm.
doing um, sorry, here we're doing, they're all set up and you'll see that they'll lift pretty easily off of the parchment paper. And like I said, you know, and I'm just using just a regular spatula, or scapula, whatever you want to say. They lift it right off. And I think they're pretty good. And maybe my lighting was a little bit off, but they're much darker than that, but they were still delicious. And here I am spicing it up with some edible glitter. I have
Mhm.
gold, and then I have like an old antique gold, and
Mhm.
also a copper. And you'll see here on the display how they turned out. I am so excited. I think I'm more excited about the leaves than I'm the actual product, the actual nut clusters, which I heard were fantastic. Okay, from my customer. And here I am just trying to do my best with staging and product placement and things like that. I am growing with that. That's something I would love to be a pro at as far as staging products and things like that. So here is I have a white oblong tray
Mhm.
that I am using. And I'm just trying to arrange the nut clusters on this tray. You have any tips for staging, Taylor?
I would say the biggest thing that I've seen is that people use the ingredients as props. So for
Uh-huh.
instance, you have peanuts, so you could sprinkle whole peanuts on the tray, or you
Mm-hmm.
could do cut up pieces of chocolate or chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that one of the things also that I learned is like when you're doing the angles of your camera, I think it was like 45-degree angle, over the top angle, and then like 90-degree angle. I think
Okay.
those are like the best angles for like your shots. And then just
Okay.
remember, just try not to leave any like blank spaces. So even if you're using the glitter, just sprinkle the glitter and it'll just like glisten on the plate. Just different things like
Mhm.
that. Use what's in the actual product as your props.
Okay. That's
Oh, like you
good.
did. You did
I did some with the nuts and things like that. I didn't use the glitter, but here are the finished maple leaves and acorns and things like that that I created. I
You
kind
know,
of like,
oh
mhm,
sorry. I,
yep,
I've
you're
never
fine.
actually just popped the pieces into there, and it
Mhm.
appears that it's so much easier. So I should go about it that way and just put the whole tray in the microwave. As I normally melt it all down and then like reform it to whatever I'm trying to form it to.
So check this out. This is the first time I've ever done this.
Oh, okay.
I'm
They
usually
look
doing it
really nice.
exactly like your method. Melt the chocolate first and then add it. Okay.
Mhm.
But this is my first time. I just put the chocolate in there and then I'm trying to think, did I melt it on the second time around because I scorched it the first time because I couldn't really gauge, okay, when it would
Yeah.
be So I think this time I did. I think I melted the chocolate first and then added it to the mold because obviously I'm not good with just putting chocolates in there and putting it in the microwave because I'm going to forget it, right?
So we're gonna stick to the old way.
We're going to stick to the old
Melt the,
way.
melt the
And if they're out
chocolate and
there,
then
let me tell you,
yes.
if they're out there, they can do it, go for it. So here are the finished products, and here's the acorn. I
Those
was a
are
little
cute.
bit fascinated by them, be honest with you. And I
I love
know,
those molds because
yeah.
they're really helpful, especially if you don't want to like draw out everything, they're really
Yeah.
easy to use.
And here is the gold copper, it's actually the copper color, orange color
Mhm.
glitter. And I just used something that was handy. I didn't get fancy with trying to be specific with, what I was going to use to dip it, to dip them in and things like that. So here I'm just, as you see, just moving around the piece. It's an acorn.
Ooh, that's really good color. It's really shiny and vibrant.
Yeah. Is it luster dust? I think it is
Mhm.
called luster dust.
Yeah.
There's one that, no, I can't remember. This is the glitter. I can't remember the actual, is it luster dust or the one that it's like a powder that you paint on with, uh,
Yeah, I believe they're both the same.
is
The
it both
luster.
paint? Okay.
Hmm.
And here I added the gold to that copper orange color, and you'll see how I added that. I think I kind of got off that little piece of white, or not white, the other color that was on there. But equally so, it's out of frame, but I did the same process with the other ones. Okay.
One tip that you could do is you can put the glitter down before you put the chocolate, and then it'll pop when you pop it out. It'll already have the glitter on
Oh, really? It won't sink in?
it. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
That's
Depending
cool.
on like the kind of mold that you have, but I've done
Right.
that before.
Right. And here I think I added the antique gold to one, but you'll see in the after. Oh, that looks so pretty. I combined the colors and I love that even more. I guess I like
Yeah.
the glitter.
She
Glitter girl.
sparkles, guys. She sparkles.
Yeah, I like the sparkle part of it. So, one of the things I want to say about this is that when you're doing displays or something like that, when you're creating your product, you don't know what to do, just have these molds, depending on the season or depending on specific colored chocolates and things that you want, even if it's fondant that you
Hmm.
want to use the molds for. These are easy ways to punch up your display. Okay, because you're telling a story. It's great for fall. If I had, something that looked like Christmas, or I had something that looked like spring and flowers, or if I had something that looked like, a snowman or something like that. So these are ways. So there's my finished product. I'm so proud of it. Ah, so cute. I'm really
Everything looks
excited.
really, really tasty.
Thank you. Hold on for a second. Here. And there it goes, everyone. So hopefully you enjoyed it.
I did. I think you did a great job. I love how you added in the leaves and then it blended in all of the colors together. It looked really nice. Great job.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
really am excited about, the products that we have done for this year. We're coming up on our second volume. It's a shameless plug. Coming up on our second volume of Podcast Desserts. So if this is something you want to see in Podcast Desserts, Cookbook Volume 2 or 2, then definitely let me know. And let me know if you're doing this, if you're going to try it. It's so simple and easy that you can do it with in probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops, depending on if you temper right your chocolate. So, yeah.
Yes, yes, good job. And with that being said, we will see you guys next week. We thank you for coming and hanging out with us on Tamala and Taylor's Street Talk Tuesday podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have done this recipe or something similar, we would love to see your pictures. We have on our Facebook group our Show It Off Saturdays, where we have people posting the things that they have done throughout the week, and we would love for you guys to participate. We'll put the link down below to our Facebook group, and just stay in contact with us. We will be here every Tuesday. And so with that being said, have a blessed week.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.